fantastische aankondiging. En dank jullie hartelijk allemaal, mooie elfen and beautiful Elfians. I have to do it partially in English because we have a lot of international guests from across Europe. Soms zal ik het in het Nederlands doen en soms in het Engels. Wat jullie net zagen is een hele korte animatie. En terwijl ik eigenlijk moet gaan praten nu over chocola, maar ik ga eerst praten over de neiging die wij allemaal hebben en waarom we allemaal hier zijn. We all humans, we all love stories. 80,000 years ago we gathered around campfires, telling stories about heroes, about gods. And that particular habit has never changed. So you're dressed up also in following a particular story, your own story, or you're following a manga or an anime story. And in this case, we created a brand new story, and the heroes of this story are not humans, the heroes of this story are dragons. And two of the dragons you just saw, they are, one is called Drach-Oc, and the other one is called Mizuki, his best friend. There we go. So the chocolate is not only chocolate, but it's also a manga. And these two dragons are just one of the many dragons and many characters that will appear in a monthly edition, which is available online for free and will be always included in a chocolate brand and a vegan chocolate brand. And that vegan chocolate brand is called Drach-Oc. That's the easy part. Drach-Oc is actually a mix of, it's a dragon chocolate. The name is in German is Drache in German is dragon in German is Drache, and chocolate in the first was Drach-Oc, and we made it into Drach-Oc. And this name is a very good sound, especially for our Japanese friends. They love German names. There's nothing better than having a German names involved in Japanese manga. This story about this beautiful little, let me calculate, 60-year-old dragon. Don't forget, dragons have a different way of calculating their age. So when you just saw, he was 60 and his girlfriend was 63, I think. In human terms, there will be 12 and 13, so it's 60, 65. And here's where the true magic begins. Here's where the chocolate meets magic. Ruud, de volgende. Hier gaan we dus naar een verhaal toe. Het begin van een verhaal. En dit verhaal gaat volgens mij nog 10 jaar mee. Waarbij de draken zich gaan ontwikkelen tot hele speciale karakters. Ruud laat de volgende nog eens zien. Dit zijn de chocoladedoosjes waar ze in komen. Er zit 4 chocolade in. En dat kan je in de volgende slide ook zien, Ruud. En we hebben dat nog gemaakt in draken-eitjes. Dus je krijgt 4 chocolade in de vorm van draken-eieren. En als je de volgende nog ziet, Ruud, dan zie je, en dat vind ik echt fantastisch, dan zie je dat het hele verhaal zich gaat afspelen rond een eiland waar de draken zitten, Longdao. Het speelt zich op de planeet Yves. En wat nou is het wonderlijke, wat hebben we hier? Datgene waar jullie nu deel van uitmaken, Elfia. Ruud, de volgende. The vegan chocolate is completely made in Asia, and not for a very good reason. It's made in Malaysia, and it is all the ingredients from actually what we call the backyard of our little small factory. Is the rainforest of Malaysia, Cambodia, Vietnam, and Sabah Sarawak, and Indonesia, Borneo. So all these ingredients that come from there. We have the rainforest, we have the elephants, we have the. It takes us always like 6, 7, 8 hours to go to the places where we have the area where the cacao is coming from. And the cacao, if you go to the next slide, the cacao is made by people from a indigenous background and people from a Khmer background. Here you see two of them happily ever after around the cacao. It's for the first time that the cacao is actually coming from this area. This is actually the Phnom area on the border of Vietnam and Cambodia. And in the next slide, Ruud, you see that this cacao is also certified now by the WSO, the World Sustainability Organization, and they made a certificate called Friend of the Earth, Friend of Earth. So it's also very sustainable cacao. Now it's really a product selling what I'm doing. And the interesting part now in the next slide is that there are, and I'm very proud of them, chocolate makers from Southeast Asia, from Malaysia. One is already a very experienced chocolate maker called Eddie or Haidar, actually his original name, and the other one is Chen Yu. The next slide, which you also see them, and they are a bit nervous, but we flew them all over from Malaysia, and I'm very proud to have them here. Can I get a little applause for Eddie and Chen Yu? And there they are! This is seriously the fun part. These guys, they didn't know each other. They have already a lot of experience. They didn't know each other a year ago, and this is the difference between working and working. Whenever I come into the factory, I call them always the comical duo. They are super professional, and they are super fun to see them at work and super fun to work with. I have a few questions, and I know you are a bit nervous to answer. And keep in mind, they're coming from a little bit warmer climate. It's normally 35 or 38 degrees, and now starting a little bit cold. Here's a bit better, right? Yeah. And what a wonder. We love always, and apologize to me for this one, but I always like to make a little bit of racial jokes because they're always joking about me, the white guy. So. I forgot the questions I had to ask, guys, to you. So the results. Why would Malaysia be so perfect for a chocolate factory?
Okay. So Malaysia is located along the equator line. So it is rich with spices, herbs, and tropical fruits. So I think in chocolate industry, we are not really exposed to this type of spices, tropical fruits. So if we are making chocolate in Malaysia, right, so we can really easy to get access to all this type of ingredient. So basically, we are getting ingredient from our own backyard, right?
Yeah, correct. They come up, especially this here. He's coming up with very strange ideas, and I don't know if you know some fruits that they would like to use. Anybody heard about durian? The nice, smelly, super smelly fruit. Very good. It's forbidden to bring a durian in a taxi and in the subway because it's so smelly. But they think it will be a very combination in the future. Mangosteen, does it ring a bell? Mangosteen? No, there is also something that they want to include. Japanese melon. Well, all these flavors they're testing, and if you want to try it later on, they will give samples out for free at the merchandise stand, at the info stand. So you can just get samples of what they are experiencing with and experimenting with. Some are, I have no idea, some are maybe super nice to eat and some are maybe...
Also super nice. Also super nice, not some.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. But the thing, the cacao from the thing is coming from where?
Okay, so now in our factory, the cacao is mostly come from the Cambodian. Okay, Cambodia is a Southeast Asian country which is located in the Cocoa Belt. We call that is above and below the 20 of the equator line. Okay, so but we are planning. Because we also need to extend our supply chain, so we are planning to source from the cacao which from Malaysia, especially. Do you guys know that Malaysia is got East Malaysia and West Malaysia? Do you guys know that? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So we are mostly of our Malaysian cacao is originated from the East Malaysia. So let's see how Mr. Steven will sort it out. Okay.
Okay, from the chocolate, one last thing about the chocolate ingredients. So it's like it's a dairy-free, so it's vegan, right? So it's a dairy-free chocolate. So what are you using instead of the milk chocolate? What's happening with the milk chocolate?
Okay, so for vegan chocolate, right? We are using plant-based ingredient. So normally for like a commercial chocolate, the common chocolate, regular chocolate, we are using fresh milk. But for this vegan chocolate, we are using coconut milk. We substitute it with coconut milk, which is far more healthier compared to fresh milk. Yep. Okay.
No, that's the right answer. I think. All right. Okay, guys, I will not bother you too much, but you have a very important duty to do, because the chocolate, you're making the chocolate, and I must say they're making really a fantastic chocolate, really very tasteful chocolate. You really later on can taste it at the info stand and the merchandise stand for free, and then later you can, if you're willing to, you can also buy the chocolate that they're making in the boxes. But this chocolate, and that's why I'm really proud of this. I have these two, I call them magicians in the chocolate. No, they are. You really are very, not only creative, but you're doing magic. And that's why it's fitting so well into this environment. But the chocolate needs also a design. And it's actually a small miracle, and I want to call her on the stage. I will announce her. The chocolate is made by a very special manga artist, and she's coming from Estonia, and her name, and she is really amazing. Her name is, maybe you first can show the next slide, Ruth, because I know she's peeing on here. You can see that she's the one who is creating the dragon, and she is actually surpassing all the expectations that I actually had in the beginning when it comes to making the dragons to a live situation. And I would like to announce Darja Blinova from Estonia. Oh, there you are, Darja. And she's also, of course, she's very nervous because she's normally used to sit behind the computer, sit behind your drawing, your desk, and now I managed to get you all over here from Estonia, and I'm sorry to make you so because she is amazingly creative, but you made a really fantastic. You are really an artist. What are you gonna say? I will keep the questions very short. So, what is the difference between creating what you did? You're making a lot of humans in the thing. What's the difference between making a human, creating a human, and a dragon? What is the difficulty?
To be honest, dragons and humans are quite similar for me. They have similar body language, facial expressions, or emotions. So dragons are so human-like. So it's easy for me to draw dragons.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is how do you decide? This is what I found a miracle. How you make this manga story? How you design it? How do you decide when to focus on the eyes or when to focus on the emotion in the face? No, I mean, is it a bit like working as a movie with a camera?
That's a good question. To be honest, it's really hard for me to explain the art processes that are going on in my head. I just carefully read the text and then I see a clear image in my mind, like I'm watching the movie. And this image is a little bit blurred, so I need to think more about details, but not the whole picture. That's it. And usually I don't think that much about how something or someone should look like, and it works for characters, places, landscapes, for every visual I work with. It's about intuition, I think.
So you're not deciding at first. It just comes out from this. This has to be. But I was very surprised one time. So you will see it in chapter 2 or chapter 3, I think. At the moment she decides to make a helicopter view of the big king, Tong Tong in the story, who is a sort of overaged rapper and so Jabba the Hutt combination, and she makes a very viewpoint from the top. I always from that moment on I was like, why? But you don't have an answer to that question. I think why you're choosing from here and not from the side.
As I said, it's not about thinking, it's not about making logical decisions, it's mostly about feelings and intuition. I can call it maybe artistic intuition.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's it. Now you're talking, now, yeah, you're the artist. Explain it with your hand? No. Explain it with your intuition? Yes. But you're not doing it only anymore, right? You're working together with somebody else. Who is that?
I'm working right now with my good friend. She's a talented artist. Her name is Anastasia Chekhanatska, and she is amazing. And right now she's coloring my manga. Yeah.
She's coloring.
Yeah.
Well, okay, fantastic. The funny thing, Daya is for the first time now here in Holland. She did or did not? I hope you did not. Oh yeah, you did a little bit. Now for the first time, she will see now the box, and I'm very happy that you and Eddie will hand over the first boxes that you designed over to you. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, she will get the thing that she created in her hand. Show the boxes, yeah, it's okay. She created, I'm very proud, really. And it's very fun that she did it on a distance while we're sitting in Malaysia and she's sitting in Estonia, and that's the beauty of the world right now. Yeah, of course.
Actually, it was really hard because I didn't have, we didn't make a print test. And it was really hard because usually I need to make decisions like, I need to see the result.
You need to see it, yeah.
And maybe fix something, so it's amazing that.
Amazing how it worked out, yeah. So inside in the box there's, every time in this box, there will be one of the manga chapters will be inside. So the next edition we will have chapter 2, and every month a new chapter will be presented in the boxes. Well, thank you. Oh, stay here on the stage because we have a little bit more, and I want you guys to help me out because and that's why I'm so happy here that we have a lot of creative talent here, which I'm going to hand out now by you guys. For the first time, so this is really, we have a premiere, or how Perry put it, a scoop or a scope, whatever it's called. We can hand it over to a lot of other creative people. They're here. I call them on the stage one by one. I hope they're here, most of them. The first, yeah, 1 minute, okay. the one I want to go on the stage, these are the judges also. They're very big influencers from all over Europe. Please on the stage from Switzerland, Stilus. And Stilus, there he is. He's like, he's going to be one of the cosplay judges. Stilus, you're getting, I'm very proud that you're now here, coming all over from Switzerland. And I know that you have a lot of different talents also. And I'm very proud to give you one of the boxes here.
Thank you so much. It's a big honor. I'm very grateful and it's scrutinizing. Just hear you the story of the chocolate, and I'm sure it's really good. So yeah, thank you for welcoming.
No, thank you. Thank you, Stilos. We see you as that's why I wanted to say, we see you as a cosplay judge within an hour. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right. The next one I'm going to have is one of the other cosplay judges. Applause for Stilos cosplay. It's Trine from Denmark. Trine. And these are really big guys for some of you who definitely know her. Trine, again also, you're going to have a heavy task after this one.
Yeah, very much. We've seen some beautiful costumes, and now we're ready for the performances. Yeah.
Don't be too tough on them.
No, I'm sure everyone will do amazing, so I'm just excited to see the performances. Yeah.
All right, I'm seriously very proud that you came over here. The Manuel arranged it, and that this is exactly also the moment that we can hand you over the Dragon products, the Drach-Oc. All right, thank you, Trine. And the other one is coming, and this is also a fun part. Because Daya is coming from Estonia. How many people living in Estonia?
1 million and maybe 7.
1 or 2 million from 7, 8 billion.
1.7 probably.
1,722,3,100. Never mind. But you're not the only one. There are 2 people from Estonia, and the other one is also a famous cosplayers all the way from, again, also from Estonia. Yugoro.
First of all, I want to say big thank you, and I'm so happy that our tiny country having so many talented people. And thank you so much for Elfia and for you all for letting us spreading our talent, our ambitions, like for all the world. Thank you so much.
I think that's it. You're hitting it right on the nose. Please, for you also. Fantastic. Absolutely right. From the little Estonia, can you see it from such a small country, how many talent coming out of there? Thank you, Hugo. We see you later as a cosplay judge, as from 2:30. Now I hope, and this is another one who's connected to the cosplay, to the costume parade later, is someone who is organizing it, but actually she herself is also a very, very big cosplayer. She's now incognito, I think, because she didn't have time to dress up. Keiko! I hope she's here. She's coming from somewhere. And she's coming from somewhere. Or she dressed up as well, maybe. Keiko, Esther? Oh, she's very busy preparing, you know. Is she there? I can't see. No. Is she there? Keiko, if you're not here, you will get it definitely after this. So we will hand it over to you. I don't think I can't see her, so never mind. We're coming back to her later. Another one who was here, coming from Berlin, from Germany, and I'm very happy that she made it here yesterday, and she was prepared to do this, to arrive here. Kitty. Oh, there you are. Coming from somewhere.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so nervous, I don't know.
I know you told me. I don't want to ask you any questions, but I'm super happy that you are here.
Thank you.
No, yeah, and now it's a good moment here to get you the combination of manga, cosplay, and chocolate. So enjoy your chocolate and enjoy your time, and so much thank you for coming over here.
Thank you so much.
All right. I hope she's also here. Susu cosplay. Hey, yeah, hidden. And she is now, for a change, coming from the Netherlands. Some people have to come from the Netherlands.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh, fantastic. I'm very happy, and I want to hand you over. Also, you're one of the very first ones who is now touching this product, except for these guys and Daya. And you're really one of the very first ones. I thank you very much for coming, and I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
All right. I hope Roma is in the house. Roma van der Sluis in the house. There you are. There you are. Oh, you're never mind. Oh, you were sitting next to each other. Now it's here. Thank you so much for coming over here and to be a part of this new adventure called Drach-Oc.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy to be here.
Fantastic. So, yeah, Eddie, thank you, Roma. Thank you very much. Fleur Wakkermans. Fleur is will be somewhere. And now is it raining? Or we'll stay here a little bit. And I think he's not here, but I hope he's here. This is the father, we call him the father of Elfia. He's the one who's always from the very first Elfia in 2001 connected to this beautiful dream that is called Elfia. Rody Rotherham, but I'm afraid he was so busy. I heard something, and I'm afraid he's not here. I will make sure the chocolate is arriving to him, and he will have the first taste of the chocolate. The last but definitely not least, I'm going to hand the chocolate over, is the one who is crazy enough to make you all happy here as the MC and the host of this beautiful Giostra Fortunia. I'm not talking about Manuel. Manuel is too busy to get his costume on. Later on you will meet him in the costume parade. But I want to hand over the last chocolate to no one less than Mr. Perry. Now he has to be here anyway. And he's also not here. Well, that's it. Oh yeah, he had to go already. Yeah, of course. All right. You told me that one. All right. Thanks, Bill. All right, guys. That's it. Thank you very much. You can meet them. Daya, if you want to have a letter signed, one of the mangas. And she's so modest. I can't emphasize it too much. You're very modest, but you're very talented. And I'm sure people would like to have your signature on the manga story. She will be later to be found in the info stand, but the info stand is next to the merchandise stand, so it's one big party there. And Eddie and you will later also be there, guys. If you want to hand out samples, you have something to say. Who are you going to marry?
Guys, remember to support our chocolate product in order for me to get my return ticket. Thank you.
All right, okay. Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much, and thank you very much also, Manuel, for taking being present here at the Giostra Fortunia. And thank you guys a lot. Thank you very much.